With Attack on Titan coming to an end really soon, it brings people to be saddened for the end of a really great story. But it also brings people to predict and theorize what could happen at the end as well, which I will be today going through about 3 predictions or theories that could maybe end up happening at the end of Attack on Titan, and how the current situation could come to a close in the story. Of course, this video will have mega manga spoilers to the current chapter, which is chapter 136. So if you are an anime only or haven't caught up to the manga, I would advise you to click off this video, or if you just don't care about spoilers and is interested in the video, stay on, please. Actually, I mean it, stay on, as I'm hoping to pull more people to the channel. Now, without me bugging you some more in this introduction, let's just get right into what you guys had clicked for. So the first prediction or theory I will start off the video with is a fairly popular one that people actually 100% believe, the Eren dies prediction. It is a hard one to predict though, as we still don't know all of the capabilities that Eren has with the founding titans, which he could use some hidden ability for him to survive death. But some people believe that either Mikasa or Armin will be the one to kill Eren. But even if one of them is able to lay down the killing blow, technically the rumbling could still keep continuing, as Ymir or even Zeke at this point is still the one creating the titans. So even if the Alliance are able to kill Eren, they still have the rumbling in their way. Another way this prediction could go would be that if Eren dies just before his fateful death, he could stop the rumbling and undo the Titan curse forever, using his last bit of founding Titan powers. Personally, I don't like this prediction, as it could wreck Eren's character, as he has been seen for quite a while to keep moving forward, and if he just stops his plan of the rumbling, then it would really feel weird to me and probably many other people that are hoping that Eren's character will be wrapped up perfectly. Since we're still talking about this prediction or theory, let's try to think of who could be the one to actually kill Eren. After the last chapter, we now know that the Alliance are hesitant to go for the nape of the founding titan, as Gabby had said that when she shot off Eren's head, he grew a centipede-like thing that connected to his head in a flash. From her perspective, obviously, as us, the readers, had seen right after Eren got shot, he went through different memories with Zeke to eventually helping Ymir and gaining the founding titan's abilities. So through Gabby's eyes, she thinks that if the Alliance does go for the decapitation option, they might see that once again. This doesn't make the decapitation option become a failure though, because we don't know if Eren can do that again. So if they actually do go for that option, Mikasa could be the one to lay the final blow if they do it that way. It has to be this Aquaman, because as we know now, Levi is basically not fit for killing at the moment. Mikasa is probably the most physically strongest Alliance member at the moment, excluding all of the Titan shifters, so she could be capable of being able to kill Eren if that option becomes relevant in the story in the next chapters. The other options for killing Eren would be that Armin basically nukes him, but I don't know if he could do that now, as he's basically in the paths at the moment, hanging out with Zeke, who is currently playing in sand. To finish off this section, I do think if Eren dies, then he would still let the rumbling do its thing, and basically no one can stop it if they don't reason with either Ymir or Zeke. The next prediction or theory is that Eren basically wins and some of or all of the Alliance die. Paradis is safe from seeing the whole world against them, and Eren lives in guilt because of his friends' deaths, but of course he wouldn't have any regrets in the end. I would actually be okay with this type of ending, as it would really fit the harsh reality of Attack on Titan. But sadly for us readers and Eren, the people that we have been with since the start of the story, who are now in the Alliance, would have to die for this ending. Some could survive, but I don't think they would be anywhere near as close to Eren than they were before this whole incident happened. Eren would get to gain his ideal freedom, but the cost of it would be too much. I think if this prediction does go this way, Eren would get rid of the Titan powers using the founding Titan's abilities, and also get rid of the curse of Ymir, so if any other Titan shifters do survive, then they could live free without thinking they would die in the next years. Eren could be seen as a god in this ending to the people of Paradis, as some of them actually had rooted for him, but some other Paradis people would actually hate him as well for the damage he had caused when the Titan started to walk out from the walls. Another thing to add on to this specific ending is that maybe, and only maybe, if Historia's child is actually Eren's, then the last panel that Isayama had drawn is actually Eren saying you are free to his own child. The last panel I'm referring to is this one that I will now put up on the screen so I can show you guys. Isayama had drawn this for the last panel, so we know that we will be seeing this in the last few chapters, and I'm pretty hyped up and sad to see it, because if this prediction I had said before turns out to be true, then I'm gonna be full on empty inside from knowing that so many people had died for this panel to be true. The Historia's baby being Eren's baby part is still a very unclear idea, as it hasn't been confirmed yet, but a load of people theorize this topic to be true. The third and last prediction or theory I'm going to be discussing will be that Armin successfully is able to talk to Ymir or Zeke and stop them from creating the Rumbling Titans. This is a different topic than the one about Eren dying, as Eren basically doesn't have to die and the rumbling gets stopped. But even if Eren doesn't have to die, he is nowhere close to having redeeming qualities in this ending. If people do say that Eren could have a redemption, then they're literally crazy, because how could Eren redeem himself in a matter of 3 more chapters that are left to come? I personally don't like this type of ending, as I don't think it would fit an ideal Attack on Titan ending as how the second prediction does. Armin saving everyone is the only thing that could make kind of sense, as people have said it's been foreshadowed from the Midnight Sun chapter's dialogue made by Eren, who was saying that the one who will save humanity isn't him or everyone else, and it would be Armin. People have said that this line is a foreshadow of the ending of Attack on Titan, and the way I see it is that I'm kind of in the middle of liking and disliking it. But this ending is beginning to feel more clear that it's coming from looking at the last chapter, since Armin has finally made it to the Path's realm again, and has said that he might be able to do something there, and he just has to think. The next chapter could probably be filled with ways of how the ending is gonna happen, and I can't wait for that, since the last chapter really felt like a setup and nothing really happened, other than Armin entering the Paths and Zeke's appearance being brought back to the readers once again. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here, and I really hope you enjoyed, so I can be sure to get out some chapter reviews in the next months for you Attack on Titan fans. I'm really hyped and sad that Attack on Titan is ending, but all around I can't wait for what Isayama has in store for his audience. I also think he's pretty confident of the ending, as it only has 3 chapters left, so I think he knows what he's doing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and turn on bell notifications. It's been Endless Requiem, peace.